On YouTube, this your boy Lazarian. Please comment, like, and subscribe on this video. I thank you guys for who all view my videos and watch my videos. Shout out to Oliver DP. Shout out to Bone AD, my boy Killermud Bruce, my guy Burn, Gamer Girl YT, Princess Panda. Shout out to my best friend Ashley. Kiara Williams, aka Chocolate, Jalen Dozier. Shout out to my boy DeAndre Kidd. Shout out to Julio. Shout out to McGrady 13. Shout out to Rashard Williams. My guy Dean. Shout out to my guy Dean Thomas. My guy Zach. Shout out to you. My guy Superfly. Shout out to you. Shout out to Miss Queen. And shout out to everybody who support this channel. My guy Smooth. My guy Kadarius. Junior the Truth. Killermud Bruce. Shout out to you guys. The Rockets get their 5th straight win. They get that win 126 to 124. It was a tough grinding out game. Just like I said, it would be like my keys during the game, rebounding. We got out rebounded by one, but because most of that DeAndre Drummond was in foul trouble throughout the whole game. But in the second half, they would be able to dominate on the offensive glass, and we took off kind of in the second half. The first half, I thought the referees kept them in the game. I thought the referees made some terrible calls during the game. James Harden's second foul, Isaiah Hartenstein's second foul was just bullshit calls by the referee, just bogus. That charge on James Harden going to the basket on John Lure, that was bogus. The referees cannot reward people. They got to stop rewarding people for falling down. That's exactly what John Lure did. He just fell on the ground when James Harden posted and bumped into him. That foul by Eric Gordon in the fourth quarter was bogus on Stanley Johnson. Sometimes you got to reward players for great defense. The PJ Tucker technical, that was bullshit. James Harden was pushing them away. But I understand PJ Tucker. Blake Griffin goddamn knocked that man's shoulder off his body with that late screen. And the technical was bullshit too, because Clint Capella hung on the rim. I didn't see none. So the referees did play a part, but the Rockets still ended up winning this game. It was a tough game. Blake Griffin, this guy's a monster. He was a monster tonight. He single-handedly brought the Pistons in this game by himself. He was 4 for 14 in the third quarter, and all of a sudden he hits 1 3. He gets hot, hits another 3. Blake Griffin's hit 5 straight threes to keep this team within the game. Fourth quarter, we got up by 11. We got up down by 8. We got up by 8. Eric Gordon hits a big 3. It's a big 3 to put it back within 11. Then that's when Blake Griffin hit these 5 threes in a row. Damn near won the game. James Harden. Congratulations to James Harden, the 3rd all-time leading scorer in Houston Rockets history. He was great tonight, man, both offensively and defensively. On John, I think on Smith was guarding him. He got the ball basically in the ISO. He said, "Come on, Smith, come on, let me come see Chef Harden." Damn, then broke his ankles to his meniscus. Like I say, Chris Paul did the same thing to John Lure, down to his ACL up with those crossover moves. James Harden and Chris Paul, they're one of the best guards of getting big man up on them. Once they get the big man up on them, it's already over. You might want to call it a day. The Rockets was pretty shitty on the defensive side of basketball, but most of that, the referees was keeping these guys in the game. Every time we take off, the Pistons hit a momentum 3 in the game, hit a momentum 3 to get back in it, and we was on the verge of blowing them out until Blake Griffin basically saved the day and hit those 5 straight threes. Reggie Jackson did not have a great game. Well, he got his 9 points all in the third quarter. Langston Galloway came out, hit some big threes. Glenn Robinson III hit a tough layup on Clint Capella. And how about Clint Capella tonight? God damn, was he good tonight. 27 points, 15 rebounds, 5 block shots. He had 5 of the 7 block shots. James Ennis, like I kept telling you guys, he's a younger version of Trevor Ariza. Hits big threes. He hit a big 3 in the corner when we were up 7. After Blake Griffin hits a 3 in the top of the key, James Harden gives him the ball. He hits a big 3 to turn and put the game within 10 points. Eric Gordon hits a big 3. James Harden driving to the basket. Like I say, the Rockets played great on the offensive side of the basketball. James Ennis stepped up. How about Isaiah Hartenstein? He gets a rebound. He hustles. He gets James Harden gets the ball. He beats DeAndre Drummond up the floor for an and one layup to make it 27-22 to put the game within 5. Back up, put the Rockets up 5. Gary Clark, I like his defense. Love Isaiah Hardenstein energy in the game. I knew this was be a tough game. The Rockets made shots, which is I expected. The Rockets did not get boards. Those Pistons second chance opportunities kept this team in the game. And like I say, DeAndre Drummond, he's a elite rebounder. He's an elite defensive player. And like I say, the Rockets had to rebound. If the Rockets could limit this team to one shot, the Rockets have a blowout tonight. But you got to get a win either way you can. The Rockets did that tonight. They got the win any way they can. Rockets are 9-7, and you starting to see this team. You starting to see this team be a force on the offensive side of the basketball. You starting to see the glimpses of this team. James Harden just took over the game tonight. Chris Paul hit every mid-range shot he put up. He's one of the best of hitting them. He's a mid-range god. Chris Paul is the point guard. He is not a point guard. He's the point guard. Like I say, every mid-range shot he had, he hit basically tonight. The Rockets were sharp on the offensive side, but the referees were just ridiculous in this game. Just poor calling. Poor calls by the referees. That play that with Zaza Pachulia got to the foul line was definitely bogus. He just fell down. He just fell on the ground. Isaiah Hardenstein had his hands up. John Lure, DeAndre Drummond, that call was bogus. That's how Isaiah Hardenstein ended up getting his second foul. Had to get out the game. You got to start rewarding people for flopping. And the Pistons did a lot of flopping tonight. It was a bad officiating game tonight. But the Rockets got out of here with a win. James Harden was saucing up, serving tonight. Chris Paul was serving tonight. James Ennis was hitting big shots, playing some great defense. How about that steal with 49 seconds to go by James Harden after missing a pretty much wide open three. He comes back, he gets a steal, and he takes away a possession with Blake Griffin when we were up 120 to 116. That was a big steal in that situation for James Harden. That was the game pretty much right there with Blake Griffin hitting these 5 threes in a row. And what the hell is Blake Griffin arguing about a foul call for? And Dwayne Casey, you cannot turn into the man while you have the ball and pick the man. That was clearly an offensive foul. That was a good call by the referee. And Langston Galloway flopped on that play that James Harden, Dwayne Casey argued about a push. Definitely flopped on that goddamn play. So like I say, that was a great call, great no call by the referee. But the referee was still garbage in this game. Great win by the Houston Rockets. We got to go back to the Motor City and play Detroit again on Friday night at 6 o'clock. But a great win by the Houston Rockets, getting one of this home and home. Let's get right into the team stats for the Houston Rockets. 40 out of 72, 55%. The Rockets did what I said. They had to make shots in this game. That's goal. That's was key number one. The Rockets, 13 out of 33. They made some threes. They made big threes when they needed to. 39% free throws. Made free throws. That's one of the keys to the game. I said they made free throws. 91%. 33 out of 36. James Harden hit every free throw he had. 36 rebounds. I got out rebounded by one, but most of that was DeAndre Drummond was in foul trouble. But that was great job by the Houston Rockets of going at DeAndre Drummond when you needed to. Great job by the Houston Rockets. 5 offensive rebounds, defensive rebounds 31, 18 assists, 8 steals, a lot of steals. James Ennis had a steal before the halftime. Hits 1 out of 2 free throws, and James Harden had a steal to take away a possession from Blake Griffin when it was 116 to 120. That was a big steal. That was a key part of the game. 7 blocks. Clint Capella had 5 of those blocks. Great job by Clint Capella protecting around 15 turnovers. Points off turnovers 30. That was one of my keys. Get points off turnovers, get in transition. Fast break points 16. Points in the paint 50. Box score, PJ Tucker, 25 minutes, 6 points, 4 rebounds. Again, he shouldn't have been ejected. James Harden pushed him away. That was a bogus call. That was a young referee. You can tell that. But he had 2 big threes coming out of the third quarter. James Ennis hit a big 3 to put us up 10. When Blake Griffin hits a 3 to put them down 7. James Ennis come back the next possession and hit a 3 to put us back up 10. 14-2. Clint Capella, 27-15. Great by Clint Capella. Anybody tell me that Clint Capella not worth that contract? I don't know what the hell Rockets basketball you watching. He deserved every penny of that contract that he's worth because of these numbers he was putting up. Chris Paul, 35 minutes, 20 points, 7 assists, 2 rebounds. James Harden, 36, 9 and 7. Isaiah Hartenstein, 3 and 2. Eric Gordon, 7 and 2 and 2. Gerald Green hit another. He hit a big 3 in the corner to put us up 14 points. 6 and 1. Detroit, 40 for 85, 47%. 47% from the field. 28 out of 37 free throws, 75%. 16 threes, 34%. 16 out of 34, 47%. 37 rebounds, 15 offensive rebounds. We got killed on the offensive glass. We got to improve on that come Friday. Defensive rebounding, 22. 20 assists, 8 steals, 1 block, 16 turnovers, points off turnovers, 15, 8 fast break points, points in the paint, 46. The box score, Blake Griffin, 37, 4, and 11, was huge in that fourth quarter. He had 19 points in the second half. DeAndre Drummond, 20 and 11 and 1. Reggie Jackson, 9, 1 and 5. Reggie Bullock, 8 and 6. Glenn Robinson, 3rd, 6 and 1. John Lure, 4, 2 and 3. You had Stanley Johnson, 10, 1 and 2. You had Zaza Pachulia, 6 and 2. You had Ish Smith, 11, 4 and 2. The Rockets did a great job of calming him down. In the second half, he was getting to the basket anytime he wanted. The Rockets done a great job of calming him down, making him shoot threes, something that he's not effective of doing. That was a great job in the second half by the Houston Rockets. The bench was killing us in the first half. The bench had 23 out of their 57 points in the first half. The Rockets done a better job in the second half of calming the bench down and calming Ish Smith down. Langston Galloway, 13, 1 and 2. The Rockets did a great job on the offensive side of the basketball. Defense got to get a little better. We got to rebound the basketball, and we got to limit to the Detroit Pistons of 1 possession. Great win. I'll take the win anyway how it goes, but we got to improve on some things come Friday against the Detroit Pistons. We got to, our defensive rebounding basketball, limited them to 1 possession. You starting to see the glimpses of this team. The Rockets starting to show up every single night. The Rockets have won 5 straight, and I told everybody when the Rockets were panicking, calm down, the Rockets are going to be okay. The Rockets had a couple of setbacks in Chris Paul. If we had Chris Paul and James Harden, we'd at least had 5 losses. That's how I would have had. And the Rockets have a favorable schedule. If the Rockets can beat, these are the last 7 games for the Houston Rockets before we get out of here. If the Rockets with a great win tonight, push them to 9 and 7. If the Rockets can beat Detroit on Friday, they got a back-to-back. They beat 10 and 7. They beat Cleveland. You should better beat Cleveland. Then you got the Washington Wizards. I don't take them as a threat because they got so much turmoil through them. But can they beat the Rockets? Yes. But I don't have any confidence in the Washington Wizards. They're frauds. Dallas, you got San Antonio, you got Chicago and Minnesota. Spurs probably your toughest game out of all these teams. So the Rockets can go on a long streak here, but the Rockets got to come out and play Rockets basketball, keep making shots and keep playing defense. A big win for the Houston Rockets. And like I say, I feel good about this win, even though we gave up 124 points, basically off offensive rebounding and bad officiating. So great win by the Rockets. The Rockets are 9 and 7, guys. You start to see the glimpses of this team showing up. A great win by the Houston Rockets. Tune in Friday night as the Houston Rockets play the Detroit Pistons. The second game of a home and home at 6 o'clock. We go to the Motor City. Great win by the Houston Rockets. And congratulations to James Harden, the 3rd all-time leading scorer in Rockets history. Comment, like, and subscribe what you think about the game tonight and what you think about this video. Appreciate all the love and all the support. Thank you, guys. I'm out. Peace. Let's go, Rockets, baby. Great win.